Shit fucked it up. Like a straight goofy. There we go. I hope that motherfucker emailed me that fucking video. Nigga sent the nigga the fucking email address. This nigga sent me his email address back. I'm hoping that mean that that's the email address that the video coming from and not email me. Cause that'd be some bullshit. What's going on, Kwame? You ready?
Yes, sir.
And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Yung Dolemite of the Too Much Game podcast. Sitting here with the super producer, Ben Ready.
Yes, sir.
How was your week, Ben Ready?
Oh, man. Just maintaining, trying to duck the virus and be an Osiris.
Ducking the Roni.
You know what I'm saying? Came up with a dope ass idea this week that may force me to push town talk to the back for good.
For good?
Yeah, for good.
Niggas said just gonna have to keep the name Town Talk in the back pocket.
Yeah, somebody else can have it. Whoever have a talk show, somebody come grab this.
Nigga said Town with an E?
Yeah, gotta put the E at the end. How about
Gotcha. Cool, man. Congratulations on bringing back Seriously Not Another Podcast. Y'all had a great show.
Appreciate that.
Enjoyed that. My week been cool. The typical working, family, trying to get the supplies since the Roni shutting everything down and shit.
The Roni, hashtag.
The tenderoni. But yeah, man, motherfuckers, had a pretty regular week amongst all the chaos.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was trying to sort and see what's what. It was crazy. It was odd. I felt like I was living on a fucking movie or a TV show or something.
Yeah, like going to the store, seeing motherfuckers lined up outside, going in there, seeing empty whole racks with no toilet paper.
Yeah, man. For those that's listening, I would say go to local shit first before you go out there. You're going to pay a little bit more, but it's more likely to be there. Like, I seen people stocking up on ramen and shit and tissue and paper towels, whatever. All that shit is at your local liquor store. So hit them up first before you go anywhere.
Yeah, before you waste your fucking gas, time, and energy squabbing with a motherfucker over some Charmin. You could literally run to the store on the corner, CVS, any of these little shits like that that niggas don't know. Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. It's a bunch of places got
General,
that
whatever
shit.
that shit is. Dollar General, whatever.
Yeah, nigga, and to the real niggas that's listening, your job got toilet paper, nigga. You see a fresh roll, snatch that shit. They got toilet paper, you got toilet paper, nigga. Do it for the culture.
Yeah, they support you.
Yeah.
Do whatever you gotta do for your family.
Yeah, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's at least one fresh roll of toilet paper you can get. Go to the gas station, see if they got a fresh roll of toilet. Nigga, do like a scavenger hunt.
All right.
And just go find where you think it's a fresh roll of toilet paper. Go check into the Motel 6 and snatch the fresh roll they got in the hotel room. But yeah, man. Shit just crazy. Shout out to the justice system. Harvey got 23 years. Got his dirty ass off the street. I was surprised by that. They got Harvey's ass.
Somebody had to suffer. I mean, somebody had to get got.
The sacrificial lamb of the Me Too movement.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, they R. Kelly next, probably.
Possibly. I hope not. Free R. Kelly. Even though I don't give a fuck. Whatever. He did what he did, so he got to get what he got to get. But as long as they got Harvey, Weinstein, for the people who've been living under a rock. Harvey Weinstein. He got 23 fucking years. And he was trying to play all the sympathy plays. I'm gonna die in there. Yeah, a lot of rapists die in prison. Mm-hmm. That's what happens, my nigga. Like,
yeah, he got that case, and his health started declining quick.
Yeah, all of a sudden he couldn't walk no more.
Yeah, and he got the cane. As soon as he got his ass fired on at that bar, did you see that? Mm-hmm. That whoever the guy was ran up and smacked him at the bar. Right after that, he on the walker.
Yeah. All right, get the fuck out of here, Harvey. Have fun. Don't drop the soap. Shit, outside of that, I think that might really be the only shit cracking in the news. Like,
everything in the news has something to do with
quarantine, the goddamn Roni.
Sports shutting down, sports world.
Yeah, literally, nigga. Football, basketball, any event with more than 100 people, nigga, they shut down casinos, they shut down concert tours, proms. Because that's one of the groups of people I really feel sorry for. Kids in prom. Because, you know, the prom is like, as a teenager, that's something you look forward to. Like, lot of virginity not gonna get taken because of the coronavirus.
Shout out to the coronavirus.
Man, I'm telling you, a lot of fathers happy their daughter ain't finna go get deflowered at the prom because of the goddamn coronavirus. Like, man, it's just a crazy situation. Like, possibly getting quarantined. Mm-hmm. If you getting quarantined, like, you know, just prepare. Honestly, I'm not telling motherfuckers to trip out, be scared and shit. Just get enough of what you think it's gonna take for this month or so, and just do that. Like, it's crazy to see people who was getting like 10 big bulk fucking things of toilet paper. Like, that's just selfish. You just an asshole at that point. Like, I feel like, nigga, once you got the same amount that you probably would have bought on a normal shopping trip, that shit should be enough, honestly. Because it's going to get to the point where motherfuckers going to be taking shit from other people. Like, I was watching videos of this fucking white lady, my nigga. She literally had a whole basket of just toilet paper. And motherfuckers was snatching shit out of her cart. Like, bitch. Yeah. And they was fighting over that shit. Like, nigga, that's what the fights are really coming from.
Yeah, the greed.
Exactly. Like, this shit, all the fights you see ain't even about, like, oh, it's just so bad. Like, no, some people are just fucking assholes. Like, I didn't even feel sorry for that motherfucker. Like, it was an old white lady and shit. Like, I didn't feel sorry for her people snatching all that shit. Because it's like, damn, bitch, what is your old at? How much shit are you really going to produce?
Right.
Like, are what you need a roll a day or what? Because you got at least a year's worth of toilet paper. Because in my family of 4, my nigga, like, we get, I think, like, maybe 1, possibly 2 of those big Costco rolls. It's like, I don't know, maybe 16 rolls or some shit like that. And that'll last us for about a month or 2, my nigga. Like, that'll last us for a while. So for you to get all that shit for your little ass who probably going home solo, man, take her shit. Fuck her.
Damn, you gonna do the old ladies like that?
Fuck her. Yeah.
She for sure wasn't black.
Nah. Hell no.
Would you still say fuck her she was black?
Probably. Because that's just some bullshit. Bullshit is bullshit, my nigga. Black or white, that's some bullshit. But the only reason I don't see myself saying that if she was black, because you don't see that. Mm-hmm. You don't really see black people doing bullshit like that. Like, my cousin was just telling me an old black couple, they was in Food for Less and they was looking for like water and shit. And the old black dude was like, hey man, y'all got Lysol and hand sanitizer? He like, nah man, I'm looking for that shit. And he was like, shit nigga, here you go. Just on some looking out type shit. You know, it's like we don't even get down like that. A lot of us wasn't raised like that. Like how my mom was telling me she was a little nervous because a lot of the gun stores is selling out. And you know who buying all the guns.
Yeah, it ain't us.
Exactly, because I tell motherfuckers all the time, niggas get scared and go to church. White people get scared and go to the gun store. Like them motherfuckers, they getting ready for the quote unquote zombie apocalypse. Them niggas buying AR-15s and M16s and AK-47s and shit. We buying cup of noodles and shit like that. Like, you know, it just is what it is. But at the end of the day, most of the fear is more media than anything. Like, you know, a lot of people is, you know, like as far as the black community especially, most of the motherfuckers who listen to this show, I would assume, are most likely black. So if you blacking on social media, y'all niggas already know what it's looking like on black Instagram and black Twitter. Memes aplenty.
Yeah, all jokes.
We got 1 million motherfucking, and I ain't even shitting on it, because I've been posting jokes too, my nigga. Like, you know, usually we get with the, oh, niggas can't never take nothing serious. This is some real shit, and we cracking all these jokes. This one is kind of a joke. Like, this one is just, it's so absurd. I think our only reaction is to crack jokes about it. Like, it's like, we doing all this over a flu? Like, we doing all this over something that has a 90+% survival rating. This ain't exactly the Ebola virus or like HIV AIDS or nothing that's just gonna instantly kill you, my nigga. Like, you gonna have a dry cough, shortness of breath, a fever. Like, what are the symptoms of the coronavirus?
I mean, basically everything that a flu is.
Exactly. You like a grown up with a fever.
It's just extreme flu.
Exactly. And niggas is shutting down events for that shit.
Almost pneumonia, like I think it's like pneumonia times 2. But you know, everybody is affected different. So it's mainly killing older people.
Yeah.
People with
people who already have a deficient immune system.
Right.
And that's the crazy part. Like, we tripping like this shit done killed 1,000 people already in the United States. Like, you know, it probably killed some old people in Asia and all across the world. Like, if you count the numbers of the world, yeah, it's probably a big number. But if you count the percentage of people who have survived compared to the percentage of people who die, it's not that big of a number. Like that, and that's the thing, like with the whole media reaction to this shit, to me personally, I feel like this is the media flexing their muscles. Like, they showing you that they could turn something that is pretty much some shit that happens every flu season into a boogeyman that's literally shutting down the whole world, fucking up the economy and all this shit. And in the economic standpoint of all this shit, I really honestly feel like they doing this shit because when the economy is fucked up, we gonna look at Trump like he fucked up because he's the money guy. Like, he ran on fixing the fucking economy, and he was doing a pretty okay job. Like, the economy has been doing all right under Trump, but now that this shit didn't happen, the economy is fucked up.
And I think that's why he opened up that $1 trillion, whatever that shit he did.
A little stimulus package and shit.
Yeah, trying to get back on the side of the people.
Yeah, because this ain't gonna look good in November.
Like, so I think if I'm not wrong, there's like this thing to where the money you'll still be getting paid, like even though you're not at work because everything's shut down. So he pushed that through. Is he getting reelected? Did he plan this whole thing?
I don't think so. Because just how badly it's looking like he's handling it. Mm-hmm. If I'm setting up something, I'm setting it up to where I look great.
Right.
If I'm going to set up a fucking publicity stunt, I'm setting up a stunt to make me look like the hero. Everybody who's in political circles, everybody who pays that much attention to politics, knows that he defunded the CDC's pandemic, basically like the reaction team or whatever. Mm-hmm. So for there to be a pandemic after you have disbanded the people who are supposed to handle that doesn't make you look like a good decision maker. Like, that's literally like you just canceled your car insurance and then you smacked your car into a fucking wall. Like, you look stupid as fuck at that point. So I don't think this is nothing that he set up, especially because it started in China. And him and China haven't had the greatest relationship. So I don't see that being a string that he's pulling. Unless he's a whole lot more intelligent than we think he is. And even if he is, he ain't looking that way right now. So just from the outside looking in, I don't think this is a Trump stunt. I think this is a stunt against Trump. Like, it really looked like the media's like, we got you, motherfucker. Like, you been talking all that fake news shit and CNN this and MSNBC that and the fake news and the fake. We gonna show you how real it is, nigga. Because they the ones blowing everything up. All the information that we're getting that makes this shit seem so fucking scary is coming from the media. Because black people not scared because a lot of us don't really trip off it like that. Only niggas that I know that's really tripping is 50-something-year-old niggas who sit there watching CNN all day. Like, you know, my dad's homeboys and old uncles and auntie. Oh, you been seeing this coronavirus and everybody's tripping and they close it down. It must be something serious because they shutting shit down. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know nobody who got it. I ain't heard about nobody who got it. Nigga, for a cool minute, it wasn't even none of us getting it. I came over here literally last week and said, shout out to the coronavirus, because we ain't getting that shit. Mm-hmm. But them motherfuckers had a trick up their goddamn sleeve. And they said, nigga, oh, y'all niggas ain't scared? We gonna make you scared. We gonna shut shit down. We gonna inflate the numbers. We only gonna tell you about the death numbers, but not the survival numbers. Because they not really reporting people who survive.
Yeah, the only thing I seen earlier was the two that was in Nigeria.
And who you think reported that? Like it, I bet you CNN didn't report it.
No, that was damn. Who was that? It was like one of these worldly news.
I know exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Though our news ain't gonna report survival.
No.
Cause like nigga Donovan Mitchell had put out a video I think today, this morning or yesterday. Cause you know Donovan Mitchell got the coronavirus.
Right.
And he basically made a video like, hey y'all, I'm feeling all right. You know, they got me into quarantine. I'm playing video games and chilling. Just letting y'all know how I'm doing, you know, signing out. So if the coronavirus is really that bad, number one, why is niggas chilling playing 2K making videos on Instagram? And number two, why the fuck is everybody catching it on flights and cruises and vacations and at swimming pools and like nigga, so like the coronavirus, did they name it after the Corona drink that you drink when you were celebrating? Because everybody who catching it seem like they doing some fun shit.
Well, that's why my boring ass ain't got it.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, I'm not at the party, so I can't catch it.
I'm not catching no flights nowhere.
Yeah, I'm not at the NBA game. I'm not with Rudy Gobert. I'm not with Donovan Mitchell. Like, I'm not on flights. I'm not on cruises.
That's interesting.
Nigga, that's the only people I see catching it. Niggas at the airport. So basically, it's like, what, you got to be in a certain tax bracket to get this motherfucker or what? Because I ain't no niggas in the projects got it yet. I ain't been here. I ain't heard about no poor motherfucker with the coronavirus yet.
And they so you said it's people taking flights, right? So now that I think who was that? Somebody got like 60% off flights and shit, and
yeah, they making it cheap now. Cheap. Hey, come on, come to New York, $38 round trip.
You feel me? Round trip, $38.
Yeah,
but you might come back with that thing.
You might get that roni. You might come back with the tenderoni, nigga, but you'll get to see the Empire State Building. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Me personally, I might go though. If I had the time, I probably would. Cause I seen a round trip flight to Houston for $91.
Money.
I don't even know what the fuck I do in Houston, but I just go because it's only $91. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Cause have you been seeing the memes like, hey y'all, who want to go to Dubai with me for $38? Nigga? Yeah. Like shit. I think I might.
It'd be funny if everybody was traced back to one particular spot. on some like with the virus shit, like how they flying from over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. I said niggas over there partying in Dubai brought that shit.
Man, for real. Well, shit, they said it started in Wuhan City or some shit in China. Where they was testing the 5G technology and all that type of shit. Like I've been seeing a whole lot of conspiracy theorist videos. Motherfuckers been sending me shit. Oh, they had this video. They had this movie. It was called Pandemic. They called it. They knew it. Oh, have you seen the Simpsons episode? Yeah, I saw all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Niggas got the jazz. It is what it is. Like, nigga, I'll catch a flight. Like, I'm not afraid of the coronavirus, honestly. I take black seed oil. I take my vitamins. I say my prayers. I watch Hulk Hogan guillotine leg drop people. So I'm not afraid of that shit. Like, nigga, I'm Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. That's why I got these shades on, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, go get you some vitamins.
Exactly, nigga. Like, while y'all niggas buying toilet paper, y'all niggas need to be buying that Emergency and Ester C and
Airborne. And...
yeah, nigga, go get you some vitamins, my nigga. I suggest black seed oil. I take a lot of that shit. I just ordered 2 more containers of that shit.
Yeah.
You know, before they jack the price up. When niggas find out that shit is the shit, they gonna jack them prices up just like they jack the price up on the hand sanitizer and the Lysol and the wipes and all that shit.
I seen a nigga on Facebook Marketplace selling that shit for how much? He was selling the hand sanitizer.
Damn, $12. I wish I could have took a picture of being ready right now.
What happened?
That nigga being ready was like this.
The hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
$12 a pop.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, it's supply and demand at the end of the day. You know, somebody gotta thrive in this chaos. You know, like they say a lot of times, like, you know, millionaires are made during recessions. You know, fortunes are still got while everything is falling apart. If you could find a way to thrive while everything is falling apart, you will become very wealthy.
Hell yeah. Everybody listening better start, if you got that tax money, say that tax money.
Buy stock, nigga.
Stock. These houses about to go down.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. Like, this is the time. If you got a couple extra dollars, y'all niggas got y'all tax money. Y'all niggas better check them stocks, nigga. A lot of stocks is they falling. Right now, while they down, you gotta buy them while they down. Because eventually, after all this shit blow over, they gonna go back up. And you gonna have a bag up under you. So while everybody hoarding toilet paper and stupid shit, y'all niggas better go invest. Especially nowadays. Because, you know, free game to my listeners, you can invest on Cash App. You know, on Cash App, nigga, you can buy stock directly from the app. So if you got a Cash App account, go to your Cash App. It's on the little bottom right-hand corner. It's like it looked like the little graph thing that's going up. You can buy stock directly from there. You know, keys, nigga. Or as these niggas say, gems. Nigga, go buy you some stock while they cheap. Nigga, fuck toilet paper. You know, I'm not saying not to get toilet paper because you got to wipe your ass. You know, get the supplies that you need. But also, while we in this economic downturn, it's a lot of ways that you can come up while shit is down. You know, buy low, sell high. Nigga, this is like the basics. This is 101 to economics. You know, you can make a fortune during a bad thing if you can function while shit is fucked up. You know, because the main trick that the media is playing on us is they get you to panic. And when you panicking, your brain not functioning all the way. You're not functioning to full capacity when you're in fear, when you're in panic. You know, in this whole motherfucking episode, the name of this episode is Fear Won't Save You. Because when you moving in fear, a lot of times you not moving strategically. Like I would always say in multiple episodes, you move on strategy, you move on logic, you don't move on emotion. You know, fear and panic, they're emotions. You can't use fear and panic. You got to use motherfucking logic. If you logically see that these stocks is dropping, they cheap. So you could turn around and buy that shit flip that shit and make money when all this shit blows over, because it's gonna blow over. As much as these motherfuckers gonna sit up here and tell you it's the end of the world and all that, fuck out of here. Every election year, we got a new motherfucking viral virus that's gonna kill everybody. Like, nigga, we gotta move past that shit. We gotta stop letting these niggas tell you it's a boogeyman under the bed. You should have stopped falling for that shit when you was a little kid. This is literally the exact same shit. They telling you to be scared of some shit that you don't even know really exists for real. All we really seen is pictures of Chinese people with masks on, and we just keep hearing about the news telling us people got it. Do you know what a person with the coronavirus looks like? Like, have you seen it? Like, oh yeah, he got that corona. No, you just see a nigga coughing. It was a nigga at my job the other day who got sent home because he had a cough. That nigga was coughing too much. They sent that nigga home. Like, Now he got to go get tested for the coronavirus because he was coughing at work. Like, nigga, it doesn't have a face. It doesn't have, like, oh, when you get the coronavirus, you be all fucked up. Obviously not if you on flights and shit. Everybody who got the motherfucking coronavirus done been on vacation. Everybody who go on vacation got the goddamn Rona. Like, nigga, stay your ass indoors, nigga. Wash your hands. Keep your fingers out your fucking mouth. Brush your teeth. Wash your ass. Obviously, wipe your ass because everybody buying all the goddamn toilet paper up. But it's like, nigga, you know, you just got to move smart in these chaotic times. While everybody run around crazy, nigga, you just got to remain cool. Shout out to the whole black community who has been remaining cool. We've been cracking jokes, sharing memes, you know, just acting the ass. Because we all know this shit bullshit. But at the same time, you know, a lot of people's real fear ain't even the disease itself. It's more the economic blowback of this whole shit. You know, motherfuckers is afraid of going bankrupt. Motherfuckers like, if I'm at home for a month, I ain't gonna be able to work. If my kids is out of school for all this time, I ain't gonna have nobody to watch my kids, so I can't go to work. Yeah, that shit is scary, but at the same time, nigga, no matter how afraid you are, fear not gonna be the solution of the problem. You have to find a way to prepare for the problem. You know, like an analogy that I made with Ben on my way up here, my nigga. Like, it's like when you was little and you was finna get your ass whooped. You more afraid of the ass whooping, like the fear of the ass whooping is worse than the actual ass whooping.
Right.
Like you operating in fear affects you more negatively than the thing that you actually afraid of. Because the coronavirus ain't even motherfucking scary. It ain't shit but the flu. Even the economic blowback, yeah, the thought of it is scary. Because they shutting everything down and they making NBA games not happen and all that shit. It's like, oh man, this shit is real. This shit is serious. Yeah, man, this shit is serious. All right. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Like, it's not shit you can do about it. Or let's say it's not shit fear is gonna do to help you. Because I had a lot of niggas try to send me videos and, you know, oh man, did you read in Sylvia Brown's book? She literally in Sylvia Brown's book that everybody was sending me, it said there's gonna be a virus, it's gonna go away. It's gonna come back a few years, it's gonna go away again. It didn't say it's gonna kill 1 million people though. It just said it's gonna come. Niggas don't read that part. They just read what the media says, which is people die. They don't say what percentage of people die. They just saying people dying. And that's the thing. Like, we keep falling for these fucking media tricks. You know, it's just like in that episode of the Boondocks, the fried chicken flu. You watch the episode of the fried chicken flu, in the news they were saying, Florida projected 1.5 million people dead. New York, 1 million people projected dead. Maryland, 500,000 projected dead. This many people gonna be projected to be pushing up daisies. At the end of the episode, nobody died. It was just E. coli. But everybody was shook because it was the news. The news is the scariest motherfucking show on TV. If you watch enough of the news, nigga, you'll get PTSD. Because all it's telling you is the world is ending. Every time I turn the news on, it's bad news. Like, I don't think I've ever watched the news and it was all good news. Every time I turn that bitch on, it's telling me, or like how they love to do. Like, I remember when I was little, when I would watch The Simpsons. I'm watching The Simpsons, and in the commercial, is the faucet water in your home killing you? Tune in at 10 and we'll tell you why. And now The Simpsons come back on. Now I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to drink water, nigga. I gotta wait till 10 o'clock when the news tell me not to drink this shit. It's like, it's their job to scare the shit out you. And it's always a cliffhanger involved. Oh, is the coronavirus in your city? Tune in at 11:30 and we'll tell you. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, they love scaring the fuck out you and telling you, hold on. Like, it's literally the same fucking psychological trick your mama used to play on you when you was little. I'm gonna beat your ass when I get off work at 8:30 at night. And it's like 2:30. So you literally, nigga, all day thinking about this ass whooping, thinking about this ass whooping. Nigga, even after you get your ass whooped, you feel better. You like, damn, I survived. I'm cool, nigga.
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Exactly. Like, you wipe your tears off, nigga. You take the best nap of your life. Because that post-ass whooping nap is legendary. I don't think there's better sleep in the world than that post-ass whooping sleep. Especially because in my house, after I got my ass whooped, nigga, that ass whooping sleep, and then we'll wake up and go swimming or some shit. Like, we'll wake up and go have fun. But that post-ass whooping sleep is great. But the thing is, the fear was way worse than the ass whooping. Like, I remember, nigga, my mom was like a fucking psychological, nigga, she was like Sigmund Freud with the shit. Nigga, my mom would tell me she was gonna whoop my ass and don't even do it. Just because she knew the fear was worse than the ass whooping. And that's the thing. Like, and that's the trick the media is playing. Because the thing is that they really, really doing, honestly, like, when you're afraid, you tune into the news to get the information. Like, oh, nigga, I don't know what's going on. Let me turn news on. They'll tell me what's going on. Nigga, the news is the niggas who told you to be scared in the first place. Them niggas told you, hey, man, we got something to scare the fuck out you. Tune in later. We'll tell you. Like, and we keep falling for that shit. And I honestly feel like it's a power play with Donald Trump. Like, I feel like he talked all that shit about them niggas and they decided, all right, we finna turn everything into mass pandemonium so you look like a fucking jackass. Because so far, that's pretty much how it's looking. They got Trump looking stupid as fuck out here. I feel like they really teaching that nigga a lesson. You know, they flexing their power. It's like nowadays, you know how they got the 3 branches of government? You know, they got the executive, the judicial, and legislative. I feel like now it's damn near 4 branches of the media. Or branches of government. I think the 4th branch is the media. I fucked that line up, man. That could have been a bar. I could have posted that shit on Instagram. I blew that. Damn. That was a good one. I fucked that up.
That was a gem. That was
damn. Nigga, I fumbled. I fumbled on the goal line. Damn. But for real though, nigga, it's 4 branches of government, my nigga. The judicial, legislative, executive, and the media. See if I can cut that since I ran that bitch back.
There you go.
Hey, nigga, you know. The tricks of the trade. But yeah, man, shit just fucked up though. Like, but at the end of the day, you just can't let the media shake you out of your shit. You know, because it's seeming like that's their job. Their job is to scare the fuck out you. And it's hard for you to move correctly when you in fear. It's difficult for you to move correctly when your mind ain't all the way there. Because fear for sure knocks you off your square. Panic knocks you off your square. You know, so you got to learn to combat fear. You know, you just got to realize that no matter what the fuck it is, what's going to happen, it's gonna happen. So you gonna have to move accordingly, because trust me, nigga, they've been using fear forever. Like, this shit is not new. Like, Hitler used fear to start the whole Nazi party. Like, you know, like Hitler said, if you tell a big enough lie and tell it frequently enough, people will believe it. Like, these motherfuckers tell you the coronavirus is gonna kill you, and you looking at the news as a credible source. So for you to see a credible source such as Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, C-SPAN, or whatever the fuck, you know, outlet you get your news from, you see them telling you the coronavirus is this big problem, and then you see the NBA shutting down, casinos shutting down, schools shutting down. It's like, this shit must be real. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I look at like the wind. Like, you only see the effect of it, but you never see it. Nobody has seen the coronavirus. We only seeing the effects of what the coronavirus is doing. And I feel like it ain't even the coronavirus doing it. I honestly feel like it's the media doing it. I don't feel like the coronavirus is the reason everybody's shutting it down. I feel like fear of the coronavirus is what's shutting everything down. Just like how they say money is the root of all evil. Money ain't the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. Like, that be the part that niggas fuck up. You know, that's the value of proper communication. That's the value of context. If you got shit out of context, you got shit fucked up. I feel like we taking this coronavirus shit out of context. Like, we shutting down, barreling down, buying up all the bullshit in fear of what the fuck is happening with this coronavirus, because we watching everybody else freak the fuck out. So we freaking the fuck out in reaction to everybody freaking the fuck out. And niggas need to chill the fuck out. Like, we hustling backwards right now. Just as a society. This ain't even black people or my listeners. This is just society in general. We overreacting to this motherfucking shit. You know, and it's like, again, I'm gonna quote Hitler a couple times. How fortunate for governments that the people they administer don't think. Like, if you don't do your own research, you can be told anything. The less you know, the less you can be told. You know, like how Malcolm X said, if you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. If you don't have information, then you can be taught anything. If you don't know nothing about welding, and I tell you, yeah, man, if you want to weld properly, you got to get some bullshit, and you got to heat that up real hot and rub it on that with your bare hand, and that's how you weld. If you don't know nothing, it got to be true, because why would I lie? Because I remember having a discussion with my cousin years ago about Obama. And I was telling him, like, nigga, what you think? Because you watch CNN, you some type of fucking political scientist? And the fucking question he asked me was like, wow. Because this nigga asked me, why would they lie? I'm like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Why would they lie? Like, nigga, why would anybody lie? Like, nigga, the reason anybody lies is to get something out of you. Like, nigga, they got literally every reason in the world to lie. You know, and then maybe 5 or 6, it wasn't even that long. It was a month or two later, that nigga hit me up on some, my bad, nigga. Because, you know, like I told him, man, do your own research. If you sit there and watch CNN all day, it's just like I tell motherfuckers all the time, nigga. If all you know is what you learned in school, you stupid as fuck. Like, if you can't educate yourself, you're not as intelligent as you think you are. Like, Albert Einstein said, education is what's left over after you forget everything you learned in school. So I always believe in teaching myself shit. I always believe in doing my own fucking research. I don't believe in just believing the first thing any motherfucker tell me, because niggas love to tell you shit and make theyself the hero in any situation. Motherfuckers love to tell you shit that's gonna get the reaction out of you that they desire. They want you to react how they want you to react. So motherfuckers ain't always gonna tell you the truth. Like, nigga, if you watch Fox News for an hour and then you watch MSNBC for an hour, they'll be talking about the exact same event, but the hero will be different. In Fox News, Trump gonna be the hero. In MSNBC, Trump gonna be the villain. But it's the exact same fucking story. So you can't look at the news as the motherfucking truth. Like, them motherfuckers might tell you, quote unquote, the facts. But the thing about facts is, facts change. Like, put it this way. If I go outside, it's 5 in the morning, right? And you ask me, what's the temperature outside? And I say 39 degrees. That's a fact, right? Mm-hmm. If you call me and ask me 2 hours later and I tell you it's 89 degrees, that's also a fact. Nigga, facts change. It's the same place, it's the same area, all that shit. But the fact change. Just like, nigga, I was posting some statistics on the coronavirus on Instagram, and they flagged my shit like some fact checker. And it was saying, oh, you know, some of the facts in here are wrong. And people kept asking me, man, why did they put that flag on your shit? Why they put that flag on your shit? I said, man, because it's like this. When nobody know the truth, everything is a lie. Like, nigga, I could literally tell you whatever the fuck you say is a lie when don't nobody know the truth. So being that, if at the time I post something, if the numbers are moving, like, let's just say at the time I posted that, right, 102 people have died from the coronavirus. If I post that 2 hours later and 2 extra people die, now it's a lie. All right. So that's why they could put flags on all your shit. Because it may have been true when I posted it, but at the time that they flagged it, it might not have been true. All right. Because facts change. So that's why the fact checkers can come back and flag my shit. And like I was telling people, man, I'm not butthurt. Because at the end of the day, this is an illustration of a point. This isn't me reporting news. This is just me painting a fucking picture. Because basically what I have posted was saying a lot more people died of H1N1. A lot more people caught H1N1. Fuck the numbers. It's just more. But the chaos that we are experiencing right now is like something that a lot of us in our lifetime haven't experienced. Like, I ain't never seen motherfuckers shut the whole NBA season down behind some damn sickness. Like, this shit is crazy as fuck. You know, it's like we letting these motherfuckers tell us the boogeyman is coming, and we don't know where the boogeyman at or nothing. We ain't even seen the motherfucking boogeyman, but we scared of him, though. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. You know, and we can't allow the media to put us in a frenzy like this. Like, nigga, I said in probably, you know, I think the episode when I was live in the Boom Boom Room. Like, we should use our power as the social media, as the people, to combat the bullshit that the media tries to put on us. Like, we gotta learn to control the motherfucking narrative. Like, if y'all ain't got no facts, nigga, we not finna make these type of moves like y'all trying to make us make. Fuck that bullshit. You know?
Oh, my bad. Just in, it said the CDC says gatherings of 50 or more should be canceled for the next 8 weeks. 50 or more. Man.
Look at that shit. Nigga, if you having Thanksgiving dinner, they won't cancel that motherfucker. What would you call that shit? A fucking family reunion. A bar. Like, it's a lot of shit with only 50 fucking people, my nigga. Like, if y'all got a meeting in your apartment complex, that could be 50 people. So it's like, nigga, all these gatherings you can't have for what? Like, nigga, I need to see some numbers that's gonna scare me, and I need that shit to be true.
I think they should cut it down to, you know, elders. I mean, it's proven fact that you can get it, you know, able body, or, you know, you're good and you can survive. Is good, you can survive. So yeah, more so elders and children.
Exactly, you know, and that's how I feel. Little kids, people with deficient immune systems and old people.
Yeah.
Like if you know you got like I don't know if it's lupus or something like that. Like there's a disease that attacks your immune system. So yeah, if you got some shit like that, yeah, you should stay indoors. You should stay away from large gatherings and things of that nature. But nigga, like live your fucking life. Everybody else. If you get sick, fuck it. You gonna be all right. Like nigga, I've had pneumonia before. I was fucked up, but I'm alive. Like a lot of this shit is much ado about nothing. Like the fact that they can tell you your kids can't go to school no more. Period. Like that shit is fucking crazy. Like nigga, Benjamin Franklin said, those who desire to give up freedom in order to gain security will have none, nor do they deserve either. Like, nigga, we giving up all these freedoms for the illusion of security. We afraid of a fucking imaginary motherfucking disease, and I ain't even gonna say imaginary because I guess it exists. But at the same time, like I said with the video, watching Donovan Mitchell chilling. Like nigga, if this disease is that bad, why the fuck everybody hopping flights?
And go Bear too. Go Bear didn't seem like he was in bad health.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Everybody who's been getting shit. What's Dom Hanks doing?
I don't know. Good. But see, also these are all millionaires, so they may have the best of the best shit.
True.
To get rid of it.
True. But you said, in those cases of people surviving in Nigeria, how were they doing financially?
Right.
And the other 90% of people who they say have been surviving with this shit. And all those people in China run around with those masks on and shit. Them motherfuckers look fine to me. I would think that if this shit was that bad, niggas would be bedridden. Niggas wouldn't be able to leave a crib. Why is everybody doing so much vacationing with this shit if it's that scary? Like, honestly, my nigga, like, these niggas is selling you a fucking dream, nigga. And it's like, nigga, the book that I think either they said, no, it might have been Mein Kampf that Hitler wrote. But it, basically, I think I did some research online, and I don't think that it was in the book, but it basically said when people are afraid, they'll give up their freedom voluntarily. And this is a trick that's been used, nigga. It's propaganda. If you tell a big enough lie enough times and have enough people say it, motherfuckers eventually gonna believe that shit. And through fear, they'll give up their freedoms. Like, and that shit is fucking crazy, nigga. My wife in the fucking message board saying I had it a month ago. She swear I had that shit. Because, nigga, last month I had a little spell, nigga, where I couldn't take deep breaths. The first day I was like bedridden. Like I couldn't get up, nigga. I was fucked up. I had a bad fever. I was sweating. And I had a cough for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't shake that shit.
That's how I was. That's why, man, I just told someone, I said, I probably had that shit and didn't even know it.
But that's what I'm saying, though, nigga. Like, but it ain't like we like, oh my God, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Man, nigga's still here.
Exactly, but that's how they treating this shit. Like, they treating it like it's some shit that you got a 42% chance of surviving.
Right.
Like, they shut down the whole NBA, the whole NHL. When football season come back, like, they was talking about having the draft over video conference. Like, they wasn't gonna have it in the stadium where you walk up and shake the commissioner's hand.
Yeah.
They was gonna have it to where, like, they just put the names up. Like, they trying to shut the whole world down behind a fluke. Like, and niggas is going for that shit. And not niggas, but society in general. Like, that shit is just fucking crazy. Like, nigga, they using a lot of our common fears against us.
They just shut down the G League for the rest of the year. Or the rest of the season.
Oh, well, I saw that coming. I figured that shit was shut down when they said the NBA season was shut down. Even though it ain't no fans at G League games, no way. Shit. Just like the WNBA. Like, wasn't nobody watching that shit, no way. But I'm sure they gonna shut everything down with more than 150 people. Like, the shit is crazy, because if they said 50 or more people, that mean the movies is gonna shut down.
Yeah, eventually. That's why I said I think it's gonna get to a point where everything is shutting down.
Yeah, because think about it, my nigga. How many people be in the supermarket when you go?
Over 50.
Exactly.
There's over 50 people probably working there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and again, my nigga, like, I could see if we had a lot of confirmed cases of people actually catching it, it would make more sense. Like, if it was like, oh man, you know, it's spreading so fast, everybody's getting it. But it's like, nigga, we don't even know nobody getting it. We just shutting it down just out of fear. Like, we moving way too much on irrational fear. Like, it's fucking crazy. You know, and me, I'm realizing as far as us, niggas, we not scared of the disease. We scared of the financial situation.
Yep.
But basically what I'm saying in this whole motherfucking episode is prepare. Live your life, but prepare. I'm not saying, you know, go have raw sex, blow your money and all that type of shit. But nigga, don't let fear paralyze you. If you gotta prepare for some shit financially, this is the best time for a lot of niggas because it's tax time. A lot of you niggas got your tax return check. Don't go buy Vapor Maxes and put rims on your Chrysler 300, my nigga. Go buy all the shit you need to hold you down for the month. If you really finna have to chill for a month, you should go and, you know, get your toilet paper and get your fucking paper towels and go get water and whatever the fuck. But do that within reason. Like, if you got family members who ain't got it like that, man, look out for them. Because that's kind of something else that I really want to touch on. A lot of you niggas that got a lot, got family members that don't got a lot, try to look out for them motherfuckers. Like, you know, check on your relatives that you know ain't really doing all that great. See if they straight. Because a lot of us, like, me and you, we talked, 3 or 4 days ago about this shit? I'm going to be fucking straight. Nigga, I've been getting all my little shit together, so I'm not worried, my nigga. Like, I ain't tripping. I'm going to be quarantined in my nice size house with, you know, a TV in every room. We going to be chilling. We going to be playing fucking video games and relaxing. A lot of people not going to be doing so well. And, you know, you got to look out for those motherfuckers. You know, all the people who bought 38 fucking things of toilet paper, man, y'all should be looking out for motherfuckers, man. Because there's some people who wasn't fortunate enough to be able to hoard shit. So, man, just, you know, look out for motherfuckers. But, again, as many times as I'm going to say this shit, chill with all the fear mongering. Don't let these niggas scare you into trying to scare everybody else. All you niggas trying to share all these videos of, hey, did you see that movie Pandemic? I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna go back and watch Outbreak. I'm not finna go tune into the Alex Jones show where he tells you the Bilderbergs and the reptile people, they're coming to kill us. They got this disease, and Donald Trump and all of these people, they're gonna inject you and they're gonna put the fucking mark of the beast in. All right, nigga, for sure. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much of that shit you share, no matter how much of that shit you look at, you ain't gonna be able to stop it. Being scared not gonna stop it. Sharing all them videos ain't gonna stop it. So just live your fucking life, my nigga. Go take care of what you need to take care of and live your fucking life. That's niggas' problem. Motherfuckers sent me a video with some random female saying, I got a cousin that worked for the military and he was saying that they gonna shut everything down and the military gonna lock you in your house and So now niggas got cousins with presidential clearance and advanced knowledge of shit that, you know, that the government is doing 6 months from now with all this shit.
All right.
Like, y'all, and you know, when you work in government sectors like that, like, there's grave consequences for you giving up information like that to your little dumbass cousin who gonna post that shit on Facebook.
All right.
Like, that shit don't just happen, my nigga. Like, you putting your cousin literal life in danger sharing this shit on Facebook.
I had got word from somebody that is from CDC that they was going to end up shutting the state down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. It's starting, all these, the shit 50 and over, like that's,
yeah.
What's not 50 and over?
Exactly. And again, like I keep on saying, nigga, no matter how much of this shit niggas is talking about and it's gonna get shut down and it's gonna happen and it's gonna happen, being scared not gonna help you. Like, I understand that it is scary. The thought of them shutting shit down and locking you in your house and all the big scary words, quarantine and disease control and vaccination and 5G technology and all this shit that niggas is sharing. And, oh, did you see this video from 5 years ago where they predicted it? Did you see this book where they said that it was gonna happen? Nigga, did that book say that there was a way to stop it? Because if it's inevitable, then it's inevitable, right? So what's the fucking point of being scared? Like I tell niggas all the time, nigga, I wouldn't even want to know the day I was gonna die. Because I know all I'm gonna do is think about dying all motherfucking day. Like, fuck the bullshit. Like, I don't want to run around in fear like that. Like, I don't walk in fear. And I keep telling all the niggas who share all this shit, I don't walk in fear. Like, it's niggas who literally got mad at me for saying I ain't tripping. Like, oh man, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. This shit's stupid as fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck about the flu. Man, you don't see all them shutting all this shit down? How you not scared? Cause my mom didn't raise no bitch. That's why I'm not scared. Like, nigga, and at the end of the day, nigga, like I keep on saying, no matter how afraid you are, that's not gonna help you. Fear not gonna help you. Strategy gonna help you. So no matter what gonna happen, if you gonna die, you gonna die. If they gonna shut your house down, they gonna shut your house down. If they gonna fire you from your job, they gonna fire you from your job. You just gonna have to react accordingly. It's grown people time. It's not punk time. It's not bitch time. It's real nigga time. So I always be preaching, like, it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to it. So if this shit is inevitably gonna happen to you, it's time for you to react accordingly. All you motherfuckers say y'all solid, real niggas and stand up individuals and all of this shit, now it's time for you to prove it. Show me how real you are now. Now that shit is fucked up and scary. Man, all you niggas trying to send me some shit saying you scared, now you look like a bitch. Cause I'm not scared at all, nigga. My biggest thing during all this shit, like I've been telling niggas, wash your hands. Don't shake hands with strangers. Keep your goddamn fingers out your mouth. Wash your ass. Drink plenty of water. That's it. Stay away from niggas with dry coughs. You see a nigga, get away from that motherfucker. But nigga, I'm not shaking hands with strangers. Like all the shit that they saying to avoid this shit, I'm doing that. Cool. I'm staying away from niggas. All right, for sure. I might have wanted to go on a flight. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna wait. And Houston still gonna be there. Nigga, New York still gonna be there. Cancun still gonna be there. I get there after all this shit blow over. And again, my fear ain't even the disease. My fear is them shutting every goddamn thing down when I get there. Like, nigga, I'm more worried about them niggas shutting my damn job down than anything. But again, I'm preparing. I'm not sitting there worried about the shit. Yeah, it affects my mental. I'm like, damn, it's something to think about. But it's also something to prepare for. Because I always believe in being prepared so you won't be scared. You rarely scared when you prepared. Like, nigga, when your shit is all together, you not tripping. Like, when I was watching the video of Donovan Mitchell with the coronavirus, that nigga was chilling playing video games. Like, so, I'm not bugging out, my nigga. All I'm thinking is, if they really quarantine me, I'm gonna try to learn a skill or some shit. I'm going to try to read a book or some shit. Enjoy time with your family. Because that's another thing I had thought about during this whole coronavirus shit, if you finna get quarantined in your house, my nigga, you know, single niggas, find you a cute young lady to get quarantined with. Just some coochie or something. Like, you know, if you got a family, get to know your family. Have some conversations with your significant other. Talk to your kids. See what they going through. Check on their mental health. See how school's going. See how their relationships are with their friends. Build a stronger bond with your family members. Call your mama. Since y'all ain't gonna have shit better to do anyway, now you can't use the excuse of being busy because you're locked in your goddamn house. You know, watch some YouTube tutorials and learn some shit. Go on, you know, one of these little Kindle sites and get some books and read them bitches. Learn some shit, nigga. You know, but at the end of the day, nigga, just prepare. Don't let fear motivate you. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let fear fuck you up. Because no matter how scary a situation is, fear is going to make you react worse than strategy will. You know, I always believe in strategy over everything, logic over everything. Because people love to put you in fear, put you in panic to paralyze your logic. Like, everybody who's ever played video games know me, how I get down. I love to try to get you off your game. I love to play psychological games. And that's all the motherfucking media is doing right now. They trying to get you out of your logic by getting you in a panic. When everybody's panicking, it's just like any situation with group think. They see one nigga running, everybody start running. What we running from? I don't know. I just saw you niggas running. That's groupthink. You can't engage in groupthink. You got to think as an individual. You got to think as a logical human being. Remember the movie Men in Black? Mm-hmm. When he was telling Will Smith, you know, he was like, you know, we can't tell people about aliens. He was like, yes, you can. People are smart. He said, no, a person is smart. People are stupid. People are panicky motherfucking animals. When you tell people something has happened, people start panicking. Crowds run. People do stupid shit. Trample over other motherfuckers. A person can take the information, digest it, and use the information. But people in general engage in groupthink, and that's not healthy. So you can't always tell people shit. But in this case, the media loves to tell people shit because people do stupid shit. And like I said, me personally, I feel like this whole shit is some shit to just make Trump look like a fucking idiot. Because right now, that's how it's looking. But at the same time, it just is what it is. I'm not talking to Trump. I'm not talking to the media. I'm talking to my listeners. And what I want to tell my listeners is don't be scared. Be prepared. Buy stock. Enjoy your quarantine. Find some cool motherfuckers to get quarantined with. You know, get everybody's phone number or contact information, you know, just in case you got to talk to motherfuckers like that. And just live your life. Because, nigga, if you going to die, you going to die. What's going to happen is going to happen. So, you know, nigga, I'd rather die living than die afraid. And I'm going to drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Yung Dolemite, of the Too Much Game podcast. Sitting here with the super producer, Ben Ready.
Yes, sir.
If you would like to support us financially, it is patreon.com/Townhouse Media. Town, E, House Media. Support all the Townhouse Media podcasts. Seriously, not another podcast. Friday nights, 9 p.m. Ben Ready and AC, they back. The No Rules podcast, Wednesday evenings at 5 p.m. Mark and Will, Hump Days will never be the same. Talk Flirty Tuesdays. The Talk Flirty podcast with just Nikki. The Cat vs. Dog podcast, Sundays, 3 p.m. And of course, if you hear, you already know what's going on. The Too Much Game podcast, live at 5, every motherfucking Sunday. Check me out on motherfucking YouTube, the Too Much Game podcast, all streaming platforms, of course. You know, if you on Apple Podcasts, leave a rating and a review. Like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube page. Any closing words, Ben?
Man, watch out for the red flags and don't leave room for error.
Yeah. Stay away from the motherfucking Roni. Wash your hands. Don't shake hands with strangers. Wash your ass. Brush your teeth. Take your fucking vitamins. What else? Stay hydrated. Drink water. Stay away from hoes. Don't fuck raw.
If ain't no more tissue paper, get coffee filters.
Yeah. Wipe your ass with a t-shirt. Take it out back. Rinse it off with a washing hose. You know, all that good shit. But, you know, I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.